When I was younger, I wanted to live in the clouds. Up in the clouds, I would have an endless and infinite library collection where I could read whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. So, you can imagine my disappointment when I learned that clouds are wet and cold and not fluffy like cotton candy. I was 2 months old when my family moved into a red-bricked suburban house, and I've lived here ever since. For a long time, though, I thought that I would live here forever, never leaving Naperville. Yeah, so that didn't last long. And then, for a while, I really wanted to live in the back of one of those strip mall shops. Don't even ask me why, because I couldn't tell you either, but it's what I wanted. And then I was afraid of fire for a really long time, so I thought that I would end up living in a metallic fireproof house for the rest of my life. In retrospect, absolutely none of those options sound appealing, like at all, but it was what I wanted. And so naturally, the next place I wanted to live in was a castle, or a grandiose mansion, as long as it had secret passageways or a dumbwaiter I could fit in. And as long as it had secret passageways or a dumbwaiter I could fit in. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think I had some pretty good taste, but nowadays, when I think about it, even though it would be amazing to be able to host balls or run down long passageways, it would still involve a lot of cleaning. I guess it's a sign that you're growing up when the first thing you think about is cleaning. And just like that, the future began to come closer and closer, and it seemed terrifying. And I didn't know what I wanted to do in the future, or who I wanted to be. So instead, I began to envision where I wanted to live. And this time it was a tad more realistic. At first, it was little things. Plants, sunlight, colorful rugs, and eventually I'd constructed an entire dream house in my head. I realized that I want to live in a city apartment, walking distance from the city, and some cute cafes and restaurants. And I want to have artwork and funky-looking mirrors framed on the wall, and plants hanging down from the ceiling that I'll make sure to water every day. I'd have a wall lined with tote bags, and I'll make sure to always carry one with me, whether I'm going to the grocery store or just to the bookstore. And I'll have a decently sized kitchen where I'll invite some friends over, make some dinner, bake some fresh brownies, and we'll play music as we eat. And in the mornings when I wake up, I'll wake up to a house I'm happy to be in, and then I'll eat a nice healthy breakfast, maybe go for a run, head off to work, and when I come back home in the mornings, I'll think to myself, I'm home. Home is so much more than the physical place you're staying in. Home is about the memories you make inside of it, the feelings of safety and security, a space where you can unapologetically be yourself. Home is about spending time with the ones you love, and it's about the sense of comfort you get with spending so much time somewhere. I'm excited for the future and what it will bring, but there's this level of uncertainty that comes with it, one that goes along with this idea of temporary houses. In half a year, I'll be in college, most likely in this small dorm room with a roommate I'm just getting to know. And in another year, maybe I'll be in an apartment with new friends, or I'll be in a dorm room again. And one day, my parents' house will no longer be my house, but theirs. But it doesn't matter what my house looks like. And it doesn't matter if I'm in my parents' house, or if I'm in a small dorm room, or if I'm in a castle. As long as home will always feel like home, as long as I spend time with the ones I love, and find comfort and joy in every day.